Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Janelle and let's get into some makeup. In today's video, I wanted to just, the normal, do my makeup with you. I'm not going to be testing any new foundations or anything like that. So I'll be, basically shopping my stash and deciding what foundation I want to use. In terms of eyeshadow, I want to play with this LA Girl Break Free palette that I got recently. It's not a new palette, but I think it's very pretty. Let me show you. These are the shades in the palette. It's, you have some browns, you have your golds, and it's a very pretty palette. So that's what we'll be going in with today. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. As always, I start by priming my skin. I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Prime, the Blur and Smooth Primer. For foundation, I'm going to go in today with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I haven't used this in a while. It's like a lighter coverage foundation. It's not as full coverage as the Super Stay foundation that I really like. But I like this one too. I really enjoyed using this before they came out with the Super Stay foundation. So that's what we're going to be using today. In this, I'm shade 340 Cappuccino. As usual, the birds. As soon as I start filming, the birds always, love to start chirping as loudly as possible. Alright, so we're blended out, and I went with that foundation today because to me it's a little lighter coverage, and I know in the summertime we like to go in with a little lighter coverage in terms of our foundation, let the skin show through a little bit more, and it has a very, almost like a dewy finish to it, so that's why I like that. For my concealer, I'm going in with the Old Studio. This is the HD Flawless Concealer in the shade Caramel. And you know what, we're just gonna, highlight. That's what we do. I've been loving this Old Studio concealer. It's a drugstore concealer. It's extremely inexpensive. So, if you're looking for a drugstore concealer that, you can incorporate into your routine, you can try that. It's available on Amazon if you want to get your hands on it. To set my concealer down today, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade 35D. I'm just going to bake a little bit today because that concealer is very creamy and I really want to set it down. So I'm just going to put some extra powder and just bake a little bit today. I don't usually bake, but yeah, that's the vibe for today. Now I'm gonna contour my face, and you know the deal. I love my Milani highlight contour and highlight duo, and I'm using shade Dark Deep. This is what it looks like. You have the contour stick at one end and the liquid highlighter at the other. I just love this. I find it blends out easily. Recently, I've only been contouring my cheeks and I just go around my forehead with my bronzer. How is everyone doing today? You know, I love to ask. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. For those of you who are wondering, I hope you're having a good day as well. It's so windy today as well. Oh my god. Sounds like if I'm in a movie set or I'm in the jungle or something like that. Yeah, but at least it's cool. Alright, and see how easily that blended out? It's lovely, I love it. I'm also going to use that stick and contour my nose. And I like to start from the head of my brow and bring that contour down my nose and a little bit just under the tip of my nose. And to set, I'm going in with the Black Opal True Color Soft Velvet Finishing Powder in the shade 400 Medium. And that's the color of the shade. That's what it looks like. It's a beautiful, buttery looking, light brown finishing powder. It's lovely. And I just go over all over my face. I avoid my under eyes, but I even go over my contour, just to make sure that everything is, you know, nicely set down since it's a cream contour. Alright, so we're nicely set. And I'm just going to bronze my face. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Bronze Bronzer Duo in the shade Dark. You know, I've been loving this. I've been going in with this a lot recently. And that's because I find it's a good bronzer. Alrighty, so we are nicely bronzed, and you see how that brought dimension back to my face. I look sun-kissed, I look healthy, it's summertime, and that's the way how we're going. I'm just going to quickly do my brows and then come back and we'll get into the eyeshadow palette. Alright, so eyebrows are done, and I went in with the same Old Studio concealer just to prime my lids today. And as I said, the palette we're going in with is the LA Girl Break Free palette. There's some beautiful shades in here. Some nice browns, you know, mid-tone browns, dark browns, and everything. Alright, so that's what we're working with. I want that gold shade on my lid today. I'm going to start by going in with this mid-tone brown shade. It's called Sunset, and I'm going to just use that as a transition shade. The palette has a mirror, so praise God. Alright, and same on the other eye. I'm just working that from outer edge to the inner corner of my crease. Right, so that's blended, and I like to take my time when I'm blending my shadows. I like to dip in a little bit and just build it up. I don't like to go in too heavy, because sometimes if you place that color down, then it's very difficult to actually blend that color out. So I just go in with a little bit on my brush and a light hand and blend it out like that. To deepen up my crease, I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade called Strong. And I'm just working this, you know, lower in my crease, and I'll bring it in on the outer edge as well. And as I said, I wanted that gold shade on my lid. It's called Glowing. This beautiful gold shade. So that's what we're going in with. It's not the creamiest of shadow. It's a little bit on the dry side, but I can work with it. Yeah, I can work with it. And for some reason, although it's a little bit on the dry side, I don't have a lot of fallout. Actually, just minimal fallout. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with that first shade, that transition shade that we use called Sunset. And just sweep that along my lower lash line. I'm going to just put on some black eyeliner and wing it out a little bit. I'm going in with a Tattoo, I think that's the name of the brand, Tattoo, and it's a matte eyeliner. For mascara, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise today. I'm still going to put my falsies on. I think this look is really going to come together once I have my falsies on, but I still like to go in my mascara first. Alright, lashes are on, and for blush today I'm going in with a Nicka K New York blush. I'm going to go in with this pink shade today. I think that's going to look very pretty. I'm gonna give my face a little glow by going in with some highlight. I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Chrome, and this is the shade Molten Gold. And as always, I go down the bridge of my nose. For lips, I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm going to start by lining my lips with a dark brown pencil. And since we use an LA Girl palette, I'm going to go in with an LA Girl lip. I'm going to go in with this is their, what is this? The Flat Velvet Lipstick in the shade, this is in the shade Snuggle. I love the shade. It's like a pinky nude. Yep, that's beautiful. That's nice. I'm going to set with the Maybelline Lasting Fix. Alright guys, and that's the final look. That's the look for today. I'm going to call this my Subtle Sunset Eye. I think it's so pretty. In terms of the actual shadow, the mattes blended out nicely. I just had to actually take my time and build them up. But I normally like to take my time when I'm building up my shadows. I don't dip my brush in too heavy. So that's just the way how I do it. The shimmer felt a little bit on the dry side. It didn't have that creamy texture that I'm accustomed to that you would get, let's say, in a Juvia's Place palette, for example. But it did go on good. I didn't have a lot of fallout or anything like that. So I guess it's just what you're accustomed to and what you're accustomed to feeling when you're using an eyeshadow palette. But it didn't really affect the color payoff or how the product applied to me. Alright guys, so that's going to go ahead and conclude today's video. If you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. I want you to join along. Come on this journey with me where we discover makeup. We learn what we like, what we don't like, what we should be taking back. Alright, so as usual, go on, have a fabulous day. And until next time guys, be good. Bye.